What made you upset today? I went out for frozen yogurt with my boyfriend and somehow became completely invisible. Jake and I had been dating for almost 3 years. He's one of those annoyingly handsome guys who gets compliments from strangers without even trying. Normally it doesn't bother me. He's never given me a reason to worry, but this girl working behind the counter tested every ounce of my patience. The shop wasn't busy, just us and one family sitting by the window. The employee looked around our age. The second we walked in, she smiled at Jake. Not the polite customer service smile, the kind that lingers a little too long. She welcomed him. She never even looked at me. Jake ordered first. He asked what flavor she recommended. Instead of answering normally, she leaned across the counter. If I tell you my favorite, will you promise to come back and get it again? Jake laughed awkwardly. I'll think about it. Meanwhile, I was standing right beside him, completely ignored. When it was my turn to order, she interrupted me halfway through. Hold on. Then she turned back to Jake. So what do you do? He glanced at me with that look that said, is this really happening? He answered politely. I'm an engineer. Her eyes lit up. No way. I love smart guys. I felt my face getting warm. Not because I was jealous, because it was unbelievably disrespectful. I finally ordered exactly what Jake ordered. Same cup, same toppings, same size. When she handed them over, his cup was overflowing. Mine wasn't even full. Jake noticed immediately. He looked at both cups, then quietly switched them before I could say anything. She saw him do it. Her smile disappeared. While I was paying, she asked, so, are you two together? Jake looked confused. Yeah, she forced a laugh. Oh, I thought maybe you were just friends. I almost laughed. Friends? I was literally holding his hand. She handed me the receipt without another word. Then, just as we turned to leave, she called after Jake. Wait, he stopped. She walked over carrying a tiny sample cup. I forgot. I wanted you to try this flavor. He reached for it. Instead, she slipped a folded napkin underneath. I wrote something for you. Then she smiled directly at him. I didn't even need to open it. I already knew what it was. My stomach sank. I suddenly wished we had gone anywhere else. Jake unfolded the napkin, looked at it, then looked back at her. She smiled confidently, waiting. He flipped the napkin over, borrowed the pen sitting on the counter, and wrote something underneath her message. He folded it back up, handed it to her. Actually, I think this belongs to you. She looked surprised. As we walked toward the door, curiosity got the better of her. She unfolded the napkin. I glanced back just in time to read what he'd written. You seem nice, but I'd rather spend one ordinary afternoon with my girlfriend than a lifetime wondering why I traded her for someone willing to flirt with a stranger in front of her. The girl's face immediately turned bright red. I figured that was the end of it. It wasn't. The manager had apparently watched the entire interaction from the security cameras. He walked over, asked to see the napkin, read both sides, then quietly asked the employee to step into the back office. She looked absolutely mortified. As we reached the parking lot, I asked Jake, did you really have to write all that? He smiled. No, but you deserve to hear someone choose you, while she was still standing there. I laughed all the way home. A week later, we stopped by the same frozen yogurt shop again. Different employee, different atmosphere. As we were leaving, the manager recognized us. He apologized for what had happened. Apparently, several customers had complained about the same employee before. She no longer worked there. Jake squeezed my hand as we walked outside. You know, I didn't reject her because she flirted with me. I looked at him, then why? He smiled. Because the moment she decided making you feel small was the way to impress me. She'd already answered every question I could have asked about her. That was the sweetest thing anyone had ever said to me.